It's a vision we've all seen in science fiction. Cities with skies buzzing like highways, where cars soar above the ground instead of being stuck in traffic jams. But here's the real question. Are flying cars just a futuristic fantasy, or are they truly within our reach in the near future? Imagine waking up in 2035 or 2050, and instead of stepping into a car that crawls through bumper-to-bumper traffic, you board a sleek aerial vehicle that lifts off vertically and whisks you across the city in minutes. The dream of flying cars has captured human imagination for decades, but today, with the rapid rise of artificial intelligence, electric propulsion, and advanced aerodynamics, we may be closer than ever before. Companies like Joby Aviation, Lilium, Volocopter, and even giants like Toyota and Hyundai are pouring billions into developing what they call eVTOLs, electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles. These machines are designed to combine the convenience of a car with the speed and freedom of an aircraft. Instead of a runway, they rise straight up into the air like a drone, making them perfectly suited for crowded cities where space is limited. Picture a world where instead of waiting for an Uber or hailing a taxi, you summon a flying ride from your phone. Within minutes, an autonomous air taxi lands on a rooftop near you, opens its doors, and takes you directly to your destination, skipping all the chaos of the roads below. Sounds futuristic, right? But this is already being tested. Dubai has conducted successful test flights of autonomous air taxis, and cities like Los Angeles and Singapore are preparing infrastructure for skyports, special hubs where flying cars can land, recharge, and take off again. Yet, with every groundbreaking innovation comes new challenges. Safety remains the biggest hurdle. Flying is far less forgiving than driving. A small error can have massive consequences. For flying cars to become mainstream, they'll need to be almost entirely controlled by AI, because expecting millions of people to suddenly learn how to fly is unrealistic. I can calculate air traffic, monitor weather, predict mechanical issues, and make split-second decisions far faster than a human pilot ever could. In this sense, the future of flying cars isn't just about the vehicle. It's about the AI ecosystem managing the skies. Imagine a digital air traffic network that connects every flying car, preventing collisions, mapping optimal routes, and ensuring smooth takeoffs and landings. But beyond safety, there's also regulation. Governments will need to create new laws for air traffic, noise pollution, and energy consumption. Cities will have to rethink their skylines, adding skyports and vertiports on top of skyscrapers, shopping malls, and even suburban homes. Just as traffic lights once transformed city streets, we may see digital skyways, virtual lanes in the sky that only AI can see and manage. Another big question is cost. In the early days, flying cars will likely be luxury services for the wealthy or for emergency uses like medical transport. But as technology improves and production scales, prices could drop, just like they did with regular cars and airplanes. The big vision is to make flying cars available to the average person, turning the dream of quick, affordable air mobility into reality. Beyond personal convenience, think about the impact on society. Emergency services could reach people in minutes, not hours. Rural areas could gain instant connectivity with cities. Supply chains could change dramatically, with goods delivered by air faster than ever before. And of course, commuting could be transformed. Instead of losing hours every day in traffic, you could reclaim that time for family, work, or rest. Flying cars also promise environmental benefits, since most designs are fully electric, producing zero emissions during flight. Combined with renewable energy grids, the skies of the future could be both clean and efficient. But it won't be easy. Engineers must solve battery limitations, noise reduction, and energy efficiency at scale. Regulators must create laws to protect both passengers and people on the ground. And society itself must adapt to the idea of a new dimension of travel. Will people trust AI-powered flying cars above their heads? Will insurance companies be willing to cover them? Will cities redesign themselves fast enough to accommodate this shift? The answers aren't clear yet. What is clear, however, is that the flying car revolution is no longer just a fantasy. It's an unfolding reality. From prototypes already in the air to billions in funding pushing the technology forward, the skies of 2050 may look very different from what we see today. The real question is not whether flying cars will exist, but whether they will become as common as regular cars once were. Will we look back at today's traffic jams the way we look at horse-drawn carriages, an outdated memory of a slower era? Or will flying cars remain a niche luxury for the few, while the rest of us stay grounded? As we look toward the future, one thing is certain. The dream of flying cars is taking off, and our world may soon enter a new age of mobility, one where the sky is no longer the limit, but the highway of tomorrow.